Well, welcome to the podcast, San Diegans. Good choice, good choice. You may be listening from other parts of the world as well. Hello, Illinois. What is happening? This is What's Happening in San Diego, the podcast that keeps you grinning, keeps you winning. Oh, yeah. I just made that up on the fly. I was fly fishing. What? Okay. Another fish segue. This is Laura Jane. We're here at Thunderbird Analog Recording Studio in charming South Oceanside, California. And I'm here with the Anodynes. We have Queen Bee with us on vocals.
Hello, hello.
Drew Butcher.
Hi, hello.
And you are the drummer, is that correct?
Correct.
And then Vince, you just do pretty much everything else. Is that right?
A little bit. A
Now,
little guitar.
Do I call your last name Gaboozy?
Nailed it. Yeah.
God, that
Thank
is
you.
a perfect
That's
rock
great.
and roll band name.
I actually like hearing the wrong, when people try it first, but you just nailed it.
All right. Well, I'm feeling a little Gaboozy myself.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, right?
Thank
How do you feel?
Mexico. Tequila! So, welcome to the studio. I just gave them the big tour, and we were talking music, and we were talking venues, and we were talking songs. They've had a lot of fun making their first EP, but their second EP is coming out on November 24th, and it is the title track, Catching Waves, that we're going to hear first, featured on the podcast today. So take it away, Anodynes, Catching Waves.
America's great.
So Catching Waves actually caught the attention of our CEO from Hapnyn, Chris Anthus, when he saw you at the Rabbit Hole during Adams Avenue. And he's like, oh my God, that song. It like lures you in. Another fish reference. You're welcome. Lures you in, and then it just bitch slaps you with that killer like guitar riff that brings it into a whole new section of the song. So who came up with this formula of excellence?
It makes you fucking move.
That's right.
Brings you in, and then it makes you move.
Yeah, that the energy behind Catching Waves is just like a wave, you know what I mean? Like, we wanted to kind of give the build up, you know, make it seem like you're kind of swimming out to sea a little bit, and then all of a sudden you get on this wave, and it's the fun starts when that track comes on. Yeah.
The fun did start.
Yeah.
Even here in the studio, we were playing it, and we were like,
Yeah, exactly.
excellent.
Exactly.
Well, it must be very comforting to know that audiences identify with this music already. And it's, you know, you're just playing it around live. It hasn't even been officially released yet. And here are people totally connecting with it. You know, what's your favorite venue to be in front of the people at in San Diego?
That's tough.
You can all have different
it's
answers.
tough because we haven't played all over San Diego yet.
Where have you been
we
playing?
Recently...
Your living room?
Yes, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Right before the Rabbit Hole last weekend at Adams Ave Street Fair, we played at Casbah. I know that's all one of our favorite venues.
Absolutely.
So we had a great time performing on that stage for our first time.
You know what I like about that place? You can walk in any day of the week, and you're guaranteed going to like one of the bands, if not all.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
they have amazing talent from all over the world come in there.
All over.
Yeah.
Such a cool little spot. Yeah, it's a legendary venue, and it felt great to be there.
We've also got to give a shout out to the Moreau because we played our first show ever there, which was
First
awesome.
show.
I
ever
love
at
the Moreau.
Yeah, and we also played a really fun Halloween show there too. So
Yeah.
we like that place.
Totally.
Excellent.
But we look forward to playing Belly Up. I had the opportunity of playing Belly Up with Mickey Val this year, and it sounds incredible. It looks incredible, and I look forward to playing on that stage
I
as
saw
well.
you that night.
You did.
Right.
I wondered why you looked familiar.
Ah.
Queen Bee, I saw that show.
All right, on.
That was fun.
That was a lot of
I
fun.
got to interview her for the podcast.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
She is. She is.
She's some kind of wonderful.
Some kind of one.
Can I get a witness?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mimi has
Please.
the most beautiful eyes.
Indeed.
Oh, Mimi Zulu, yes.
I often remark that to her, and she gets a little blushy.
Oh,
She's yeah. I'm like, Elkin, I envy you. You get to stare into those beautiful Mimi Zulu eyes all the time. And then Thomas goes, "What about my eyes?" But his are way better. They're gorgeous. They're green. They've got extra lashes. He has shark tooth eyelashes. He has double rows of them. He's got like
Nice.
three rows of eyelashes.
That's special.
I know.
The better to pluck.
She said pluck.
That's
So,
not a fish reference.
Speaking of pluck, you got to have a lot of pluck to start a band in San Diego. How long have you been together?
That's a good question. So we've only been performing together since last summer of 2017, but we've been working on this idea of being a band for 3 or 4 years actually.
4 years now.
And
Now, what does that mean? Eating
yeah.
Cheetos and getting high?
Pretty much.
There's been a little bit.
No Cheetos involved.
Yeah, we like bugles. Really, we're more of a bugle band.
A bugle band!
No, we actually started off in like a garage, you know, like a real traditional kind of sense. A friend created this amazing like dance studio, live-in artist space. We started rehearsing in there, and I think our first song that we really started to dive in on was "Hold On" by Alabama Shakes.
Oh, yeah,
We played that over and over and over again.
feeling each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we played as a trio and wrote actually our first EP, the self-titled Anodynes EP, as a trio. Vince and I worked on the bass parts, and then we added a bass player after the fact. That bass player is no longer with us. We now have James Howard, who's awesome. He also plays in
Hello,
Imagery
James.
Machine. Hello, James.
Hey, James.
He also plays in other local bands, Imagery Machine and
James.
Retro, by the way.
Well, I may
So
have
check
met him
him out.
then because
Maybe
we
in
had
here one
imagery.
time.
We had Imagery Machine here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw a man with long, beautiful,
Great band,
curly brown
great
hair, that
people.
was probably him.
Oh.
Putting out great stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that about this job. I get to meet all these people
Right.
that I don't know and that I fall in love with, and then go see your shows, or maybe go see your shows first and then go, oh, they're in the studio. Oh my God. I love it. So tell me, if you could be super, super rich and famous, where would you want to travel first? Like if there was money was no object and you're like, we're doing so great, we're going to go book a month in, where would you go? What country?
First band to play
That's-
on Mars.
That's a great answer.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would be killer.
Why not? Indeed. It's
That's
it's
it.
right around the corner.
That's it.
I mean, Earth is looking terrible.
It's looking a little shriveled.
Yeah. I mean,
Just a little
there's
dry.
hurricanes and massive droughts and
Right?
fires.
Taxes, what's that?
And taxes.
Don't forget that.
They don't tax you on Mars, man.
No.
Everybody gets to live on the dole. That's cool.
Seriously, that is a hard
It's a
question to
visitor's
answer,
tax.
though.
It's a visitor's tax. They give you money for visiting. They don't get enough of us up there.
It's an incentive program.
Exactly.
Martians.
You guys made it up. And you're supplying music. Thank you so much.
The only band on the planet. That would be great.
Yeah, guaranteed success.
There's no competition.
We're the only band on this planet.
We took a band lottery.
Yeah, what
One
the-
gets
hey.
to go to Mars.
This band came in town last week. What'd they sound like? Dude, it was crazy. It was music.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a
That's it.
year.
That's it.
So, what does your name mean? Anodynes. What is going on?
What is going on? That's a good question.
Question on everybody's
Yeah.
mind.
It's an old term for medicine, so basically means something to make you feel good.
Oh, medicine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We like to think that our music is medicine for the soul.
Medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, something that eases your pain and your suffering. Anodyne.
Something that makes
The
you feel good.
anodynes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get a little more Cure right now. Let's listen to the second track from their new EP, Catching Waves. This is Make It Rain.
She was pretty, cool and brave, saving money, for nice things and I said, I might keep you around. Hey, you think I'm clowning, but I'm smart. See that, baby, I stole your heart and I see you're staying in town. You're doing your thing, girl. Go, go, go. You make it right, girl. Go, go, go. I see you in your little black dress. You gonna murder somebody in that foot. I like, hey, hey, your hips, baby, you move and you shake 'em, torn by the way that you move in your waist. No time to play. Oh, come here, Pros Hayes. You do your thing, girl. Go.
This podcast is brought to you by Hapnyn. Looking for something to do? Whether it's live music, dancing, theater, comedy, karaoke, trivia night, burlesque, interpretive dancing, you name it, you can find it on hapnyn.com. Visit hapnyn.com to find out what's happening near you. So indeed, you would need to make it rain to go to Mars.
Yeah, that's the big bucks.
But where did the inspiration for this song come from? It's quite lovely. It goes into all kinds of different directions.
Yeah, so it's this one is it's two different songs molded into one, but it almost sounds as if three songs are put together.
It's a Franken song.
It is exactly. It's a Franken song.
Just in time for the season.
The first riff in the song, actually that's the intro. It's not the first riff, but the first hook that comes in musically was written on guitar. I showed it to Drew one day. We were kind of just jamming out, and he heard it, and he was like laughing at me, like one of those looks like he thought it was another band. He's like, "Oh, what song is that?" I was like, "It's just something I've been fucking with." He started cracking up like, "No way! I thought that was something else I've heard before. Let's jam with it a little bit." So we kind of dove into it, presented it to Brittany, made a little video in our practice space of just us playing it like, "Yo, check out this new song that we wrote," and showed it to Brittany, and she sent it back after listening to it a few times. She sent back like a voice memo on our iPhones of her listening to the song and singing the whole vocal melody over it. And that brought it all together. We were like, oh shit, this is definitely a new song we're working on.
It was gold. And
we're stuck on the verse and the chorus, didn't know where to go with it, and we kind of molded another song idea into it. Halfway through the song, it goes into a different time signature. It goes into a 6/8 part that introduces a totally new feel and idea. And we kind of just run with it from there, bring it down to this really intimate, psychedelic part that evolves back into the original idea.
yeah,
Wraps it all
but
back
shifted
down.
up a step.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for fun. It's the art song on the EP for sure.
It's like a
Yeah,
sculpture.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But what is it about?
Well, I mean, I think I was definitely falling in love with my current fiance, and so I was.
Current fiance.
Current
Not to be
fiancé.
confused with the litany.
Forget about those last 14 fiancés. The current one is the best ever.
Yeah, I mean, I was totally falling in love. So this is just a little love story
Aw.
about what it felt like to meet somebody, on the same page, and she happened to be a banker at the time, so it was just a lot of fun puns thrown in there about that whole experience.
Yeah, what's the first line? Or two lines?
She was pretty, cool and brave, saved her money, bought nice things.
This is
Great.
Vikel we're talking about.
Yeah.
Love you, Vikel.
Yeah, she's
You are
great.
awesome.
Hey, baby girl.
Vikel's a very special person.
Well, congratulations.
And,
Yes, congrats.
Thank you.
many talents.
Love is
Yeah.
grand.
It is.
And keep in mind, I'm a mail order minister.
Yeah.
You need someone to marry you. I clipped out a coupon on the back of a Rolling Stone magazine in the 80s, sent it in, and I've married many people.
Right on.
It's a lot of wonderful, joyful memories.
That's cool.
Bringing people together.
Yeah, it's special.
So, who comes up with the scheduling? Who's the mastermind of when do you rehearse? When do we play? When do we not play and create mystery? And
Apple. is-
What?
We all honestly, we just have a group text where we kind of we practice our Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Oh,
We-
you
we're
have a
very-
regular plan.
Yeah, we've got a regular
Now,
plan.
who
We
came up
practice
with that?
Tuesdays always, and then we try to get another day going on throughout the week.
We just all
It's
talk about it.
yeah,
It's
all-
democratic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the way my band is too.
Democratic,
We're democratic.
and vocal.
How do people find out about your schedule? What's your website? Or what's your
Our
name?
website is theanodynes.com. It's currently under construction, but
Excellent.
we have all of our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, MySpace.
So let me spell
Not
that.
really, but I always want MySpace. I tell them the band, we're bringing it back.
Days of my
It's like hit me up on my MySpace.
Well,
my fucking
you
sign
just
out.
missed out on the Google social media because they just shut that fucker down.
Oh, did they?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
God damn it,
I
alright.
can't even remember what it's called now. Google Plus or something.
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, all the
They-
old recordings of me on these random little programs on making
On
weird
MySpace?
music, it's gone, or is it still there, just not under MySpace?
I have
It's
no
archived
idea.
somewhere.
Did the ones and zeros ever really leave us? I don't think so.
I don't know, but if anybody's listening, just comment on my pics. They're brand new, please. Please, I just want a couple more legs.
So Anodynes, I want to spell it for people so that they can look it up. It's Anodynes. Okay? So check them out on the Book of the Face and the Gram of the Instant and anywhere else. Do you tweet? Are you tweeting?
You know, we aren't twitting yet.
Yeah.
We have one. We're capable of twitting, but
We just don't feel like
haven't
it.
Popped at any tweets.
You're quitting twitting.
Trying to.
But,
Trying to make a change. All right, let's listen to another great track from the new EP that comes out November 24th at the Casbah EP release party. This
I
is
love it when you
called...
speak like that.
Thank you. I got it from Gary Owen.
WNBC here.
Oh, not hee-haw. It was
WNBC.
laughing. Rowan and Martin's laughing. Gary Owen. This song is called Sit Back and Let the Universe Carry You.
Sometimes I wonder what it all could mean. We walk through the carnival and live it up like kings. You wanna go somewhere, you wanna be those dreams. Sit back and let the universe carry you. You're already on this ride. Don't worry, the light will blind you. Don't you be surprised. You entered the higher graces of the gods, but it's gonna be You want me, I can't stop. Come see me, I'm falling. I need you to hold on top of the blessings of loving. I'm dreaming of you and all the right things we're falling into. The same breath, and now I'm under your spell. You are the light, baby. You are the light. Yeah, you got me hypnotized, darling. You Sit back and let the universe carry you. You're already on this ride. Don't worry, the light will blind you. Don't you be surprised. You've entered the higher graces of the gods, but it's gonna be alright.
Do you hope, like I do, that the universe really does give you what you need when you need it?
I mean, I always feel like it delivers, you know. Anytime I'm in a situation or predicament, I always just feel like it just opens up and it's like, oh, here you go. Here's the way to go, you know. Here, you need this, here you go. Take care of that. I definitely believe that, and I fall into those words.
There's a gratitude
Yes.
that you have to bring, I think, when you're an artist. You know, you have to go, all right, thank you for making me a big weirdo. Thank you for giving me this drive to touch people in a musical way or a comedic way or a finger painting way.
As long as it's not in a bad way.
There's not supposed to be something that's considered bad art because it's so subjective.
Right.
You know, it's in the eyes and the ears of the beholder. And the process of making art is so freaking fun that why would you want to stop that kind of thing? Where do you come up with song ideas the most? Like me, it's like driving or in the shower.
Yeah.
Nature.
It's kind of random.
Nature.
Nature.
Like catching waves, like at the beach.
Like, yeah, going outside,
can-
sitting at the beach, walking, hiking. Like that's usually where I end up
Totally.
writing lyrics outside.
Wasn't Catching
And
Waves
it-
kind of like fleshed out at the beach?
Catching waves
Yeah.
is fleshed out at
All I was gonna
Ocean
say
Beach.
is you'll have a recording of something we've sent you, and you'll come back with it like, yeah, I was just chilling over in the fucking woods over here underneath this rock, and I just came up with this part, and I'm like, we listened, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the part. No,
That
seriously.
rock part is
No,
the best.
I totally
Push you on the
agree.
creative
I
end of my
totally
brain.
agree. You're always like, yeah, you'll send me, or I'll see a little video of you just chilling out in the forest or something somewhere. Like, yeah, I'm working on one of our songs. Like, where the fuck are you right now? Seriously. No, it's awesome.
Yeah. I
So cool.
always find the spots. Like I love the trails of Balboa. I went to El Capitan Reservoir, Rancho Penasquitas Creek Trail, any of the hiking trails out here, Mission trails. It's just, I mean, the beaches.
Yeah.
San Diego has endless wonder for outdoor stuff. So
Real quick, we dove back into how Catching Waves is written. We went on a bike ride.
oh yeah,
Me, Brittany, and our two good friends, Blake and Shelly.
yeah.
And we were cruising down to the beach on our bikes. Went and chilled on the beach, came home, and then Brittany just started singing, Catching waves in my head, watching as the tide just rolls in. I was like, loop that. She just kept singing it, and so I came up with the chord progression around it. And that's how the gist of that song was created.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was a really cool moment.
And there's something rhythmic about a bike too, you know, because the
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole intro
If
is
you got a little
basically
groove,
just like,
a little bike right here.
oh my gosh, she's got a tattoo of a bike on her right arm. It's tiny.
Don't tell
it's
the
cute.
government.
A bicycle, by the way.
It's a press-on tattoo, obviously. So anyway, I'm so glad that you got to come here. I can't wait to see you at the Casbah on November 24th, and I look forward to way more music. Oh, how many tracks are on the new EP? Is it 3? Is it 5?
5 on the new EP.
Five.
Five.
You can catch it there.
Yeah.
You can digitally download it, or you can listen on
Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. Yeah.
It's everywhere, man.
It's all on
On the
there.
internet.
On the internet. We're on the internet, guys. The
Internet.com. You can
Anodynes.
find us anywhere on that site.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
you. Thanks for having us.
Yes, Anodynes! They're the only medicine Mars will ever need.
Righteous.